Halo Infinite has been the target of some amount of hate after its release last year, and that hate seemingly has not gone away to the extent that the developers might have expected it to with the amount of new content updates that the game has had. So, is this game any good? Has it improved? I know that I made a video about this couple of months ago, maybe, that discussed why the little things that I don't like about Halo Infinite. For example, its progression system and actually maybe just its progression system. To be honest, yeah, just that. At least that's the one thing that I'm still disappointed in, but still I do not really care that much because I have actually been enjoying the game far more with the new season 2. And this has been because of several reasons, and actually, so season 2 has released a couple of weeks ago. It's titled Lone Wolves, and of course, kind of a building on the idea of I guess different kinds of Spartan groups, Spartan squads or fire teams. So the Lone Wolves kind of event is based around, I'm not sure what to describe it yet, but it's sort of like some Spec Ops styled Spartans and also some sort of steampunk aspect from what I've seen with the bonus events like the Fracture Entrenchment event, which has been going on for I think a week now, which actually has a very iconic helmet that you can get, which kind of resembles a German World War One helmet, and it's called Kerberos, I think. So I haven't gotten it yet because I haven't played, haven't gotten to that level of the event, but nonetheless, it's some pretty cool content. And from what I've seen, that they actually added 2 more maps, and I think one of the most interesting maps that I really do enjoy so they added 2 maps. One of them is made for a new game mode that they called Last Spartan Standing, which is supposed to be their version of Halo Battle Royale. Obviously, I am not at all a fan of Battle Royale games. In fact, I severely dislike them, but I definitely won't be playing that game mode because I've played it several times. It's just not my thing. I don't really enjoy Battle Royale games. I enjoy team-based combat, so the map that they added for that game mode will be used in BTB, I think, so that's when I'll play it. But they added a second map, which was for, I think it's supposed to be used for Capture the Flag or various other game modes, and that's the map that I like the most. I'm just going to see if I can pull up the name here. So yeah, they added 2 maps, Catalyst and Polygon. So, Catalyst and Breaker. So, I think Catalyst is the map that is the smaller one, and I think that the reason why I like it is just because it sort of resembles an old Halo. I think it was either a Halo 4 map or a Halo 3 map, but I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't resemble the map entirely, but it resembles its style, and that's why that's my now new favorite Halo Infinite map. But apart from content updates, which there hasn't been a lot of since the game's release, really not living up to their how they labeled it as a live service game. But aside from that, from the content updates, with the actual gameplay updates, the Halo Infinite devs removed a lot of cool features that were used by many players. For example, some tricks in the single player. I'm pretty sure some tank gun glitch they removed, but after intense backlash, they did add them back, from what I've read recently. So that shouldn't be a problem anymore. Other than that, the game has genuinely improved. I am really happy playing it now. Actually, I think that's in part due to the fact that they made challenges much better. From what it seems, they will never be removing that challenge-based progression system, which I really hate, but at least I find comfort in that the challenges are a little bit easier, a little bit more fun to complete with the new event, Entrenchment. The Entrenchment game mode is actually really interesting. I'm pretty sure it's called Land Grab. And that game mode is really fun because it incorporates a lot of fast-paced hopping from one to other side of a map, trying to capture points. and obviously I've been I've been playing a lot of that, and some of the challenges for that, they gave you a ton of XP where like play this many games or kill this many people or for example gain this much score. So I've been enjoying that event, and I have gotten a lot of those spicy new Spartan like armor cores. Of course they're called. They invented these new names for them. One new armor core that kind of resembles this sort of steampunk future soldier. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's weird, but that and some new skins, I guess you could call them that. I'm gonna call them skins. I forgot what they named them, but yeah. Also, I finally was able to start the campaign because after not paying for Xbox Live for the past like 4 months, I have not been able to play the campaign because actually Xbox Game Pass, because Game Pass allows you to play pretty much everything for only $14, which is much less than what the game costs, which is like $79. So I reckoned I'd play it with Game Pass. Got pretty far, but my main objective was just to accumulate all of the multiplayer skins that are available in the multiplayer. So no, in the single player. I was basically went around the map collecting the multiplayer items that I could use in the campaign. So overall, the game has become much more enjoyable, and with at least 2 new maps, that's kind of okay. It brings something new, although those maps will probably be completely assessed and I guess learned by a majority of the players, and they'll become boring again. So I think the only way, because I know that making maps takes a long time, and I think the only way that they can, I guess, keep adding more content is through adding more of these events. And I know that this new Fracture Entrenchment event will keep going on throughout the extent of the Battle Pass. But I do hope that they add more map content, because that would be a pretty much great thing for all Halo Infinite players, because the game has been losing its player base over time, especially on Steam. Obviously on Xbox we don't have the data because you can't really see player numbers on Xbox, but I think there's obviously more people playing on Xbox just because that's where the game released. I play on Xbox, not PC, so that's one thing. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the game will offer in the future, and I really enjoy playing it. I think the gunplay in it is my favorite among all the other Halo games. Obviously, I am not a Halo, I guess, god. I haven't been playing it since the release of Combat Evolved. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even born when Combat Evolved was released. But nonetheless, I really do enjoy the old Halo games, especially Halo 3. I've been playing that a lot on MCC actually recently, so I know that those games offer fun for those people who grew up playing them. And for me, in my case, I grew up playing Halo 4 and Halo 5 mostly, especially at my friend's house. So that's kind of been my thing. And obviously, I completely appreciate the old Halo games as well. But I think that Halo Infinite has a lot of stuff to offer gameplay-wise, maybe not progression or content-wise, but still the core gameplay is super fun, and it'll never be unfun. The only way it would be unfun is because of the challenges, but luckily they have seemed to they have seemed to have fixed that. So yeah, that's about it for my new update on Halo Infinite. This video is probably not an update; it's more of just a I guess a retrospective view on my previous video that I made criticizing this game, and I think that this game deserves just a little bit more love, I guess, just because I understand that the people at 343 did spend a lot of time on it, but still, a lot of things that they got wrong, they shouldn't have really. I think any logical person would have been able to see that. And that's the thing with a lot of modern game companies, is that they don't really see the they look through their narrow pathway of just getting revenue, and they don't look at what the player base wants. A good example of that is EA with their Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2 scandal. And although the game is awesome right now and I love it, they just cut support for it, so they're not going to be updating it anymore, which absolutely sucks. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.